Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Michael, and I'll be conducting this interview today. Before we begin, I'd like to ask for your consent to participate in this simulated interview for educational purposes. Everything we discuss here is fictional and confidential within the context of this activity. Is that okay with you?
Yes, I give my full consent.
Okay. So, my first question is, how are you feeling today?
Well, okay, I guess. Still holding up despite of the stress regarding not just my studies but also my tuition. And I'm a graduating student, so another pressure for me.
Okay.
But life goes on.
Okay. So, my second question is, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am a fourth year studying a Bachelor of Science and Medical Technology.
Okay.
So I'm graduating, and I like to play video games and draw some stuff, do a little bit of sketch. I also like exercise, do some exercise, workout, jogging, like go on a bike, and what else? Well, I like to watch some movies, and if I have a little bit of time, which right now I don't, I hang out with my friends, go to the bar maybe
Mhm.
sometimes. Most of the time, I'm I prefer to stay at home because of my studies. Number one, yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So, what brought you here today?
Well, the reason why I am here attending this interview because I am actually looking for someone to listen from my side because I can't usually take this to my parents because they would take it negatively,
Mhm.
and I don't want that because I'm already stressed in my studies. So yeah, I guess I'm just looking for someone who is willing to listen with my issue, with my life. Yeah.
Okay. So, can you describe the difficulties you've been experiencing?
Well, as a student, number one is my academics. Number two, it's because my course as a medical, as a um, practicing in medical technology, we all know that this course is a hell of a hell of a difficult in our in
Yeah.
all medtech students. It's so difficult. It's so you can't just possibly define how challenging this course is, and it
Yeah.
causes a lot of stress. And also, we're talking about my internship along with my pre-board. Well, it took a lot of me. It took a lot of stress. It gave me a lot of stress. And
Okay.
how do I manage my time? Do I still have the time with my friends, with my hobbies? Like, I'm so stressed on how to manage them all, but at the same time, not neglecting my responsibility as a student,
Mhm.
to my grades, and also not neglecting my um, part to my friends, to my family. So I guess mainly the stress that I'm experiencing is due to academics. Also,
Okay.
the second one is my tuition. Well, these courses very very expensive, so
Mhm.
yeah, I'm trying to get a hold on, and hopefully I will be able to graduate.
Okay. So, when did this concern start?
Well, it all started when I start going to college, obviously, because again, as a medtech student, or let's go with the medtech course alone, it's a very expensive course. So not only that you need to be a competent student to
Mhm.
pass the course, but also you have to be competent financially to actually finance the course.
Yeah,
You could
okay.
pay a high amount of money just to get by. and at the same time you need to like sacrifice almost everything except for your studies just to pass.
Okay. So, how often do you experience these feelings?
Well, I'm gonna say very often, especially in when I was in third year, I thought it was impossible for me to pass, but thank God I did. Now, fourth year, not that difficult academically compared to third year, but the time management, the time is so hectic. Like you need to study to this only 2 days, then again I need to prepare for the next week because I'm going to have my internship for like 5 days straight for
Mhm.
12 hours. Like how the hell am I going to manage my time? Not to include our research and our case studies. So yeah, it's like unimaginable. And how do I get all this?
Okay. So, my question is, what do you usually do when you feel stressed?
Well, that's actually quite easy to answer. My coping mechanism and how I cope up from the stress.
Mhm.
Well, number one is video games. It's not like I could do it more often, but at least I could do it sometimes. But it did help me. It did help me get through. It gives me like it helps me to release tension because well I'm not really a socialized person, so I don't you really hang out with people often than others. So I tend to just play video games just to cope up the stress, just to relieve the stress as if I got nothing to lose. Like I don't have any worries for tomorrow. Just focus on today. That yeah, today I'm gonna play video game. And don't worry about anything else about tomorrow.
No.
I'm just gonna worry afterwards. And if I'm a little bit bored of playing video games, maybe watch some movies. And if I get bored, early in the morning when I wake up and I don't have anything else to do, don't have anything better else to do, I tend to go work out, do some little bit of exercise just to release some tension and to make myself feel good just a little bit, and then
Mhm.
go back to playing video games because that is my main hobby, and maybe do a little bit of art sometimes, but not often, and maybe just maybe it happens not too often. Hang out with my friends, and yeah, I guess that's about it regarding my coping mechanism.
Okay, thank you. So, my question is again, is do you have support from family or friends?
Um, I guess if you're referring to support means by emotionally, psychologically, regarding the stress that I am experiencing, that I'm getting through, well, my family, not much because well, my number one, my father is well away from home.
Mhm.
Let's just say it that. And my my mother is well busy taking care of our business. So it's a food
Okay.
business. So yeah, you can guess that it's busy. And well, so that just leaves my little brother, which also busy because he is also a college student.
Mm.
So I can't talk much about this one because I don't want to like give him the burden that I'm carrying. So so I guess I don't really give much time to my family regarding my problem. But my friends, I guess sometimes, but still not too often. But if I'm going to compare it with my parent, well, I tend to give more time with my friends than with family.
Okay.
You know, because I'm more comfortable with them than with my family. And what else? But actually, most of the time, I tend to share it with through prayers. You know, just say say everything, all my thoughts about everything, my pain and my regrets to God. I'm not a religious person, but I guess for me that's more effective and much more easy to do. than just to share things that are too personal out loud to someone, even if it's your friend. Because, I mean, come on, we all face different problems with our lives, and we all tend to like face them all most of the time alone. So I don't want to like share my burden of pain to someone else.
That sounds difficult for you.
Very.
So my next question is, what personal strengths do you think help you cope with these challenges
Um,
that you're facing?
Personal strength. Well, I guess it's about mindset. You know, like to think that, man, today I'm just facing a bad day. I failed the test. I got messed up, and I got scolded or yelled at by my professor, something like that. And all it happens to everyone, eventually. Um, Personal strength. I guess I just tend to keep things or take things more positive. Like for example, I got beat up with all these things that I need to finish,
Mm.
like my research, case study, and then I have an internship to take care of. My schedule is too hectic, so it feels like impossible for me to take care. It's too stressful to take. Well, I tend to think like every problem in life, there is always a solution. And if you think that there's none, then maybe it's not a problem after all. Something like that. Then
Okay.
like it's hard today. I'm gonna lose today, but tomorrow it's going to be my win. Something like that. Like also, there's a saying that every moment of pain it's worth a lifetime of glory. So I always take hold to that. That every mistake, every failure that I get, that I face, that every insult that I get to endure, I know it's not the end for me. As long as I'm breathing, as long as I can move, I'm able, there's hope.
Yeah.
I can always do something about it. Like I can always push through that someday, somehow, at some point, I will achieve my dreams, despite of all those hardships that I face. That I know I will reach my destination as how I wanted it, despite of maybe not the way that I wanted it, but eventually we will all get to where we should go.
Thank you for that wonderful answer. Well, that will be all my questions for you. So thank you for sharing that information with me. Based on what you've shared, academic pressure seems to contributing to your stress. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we end?
Well, I'm gonna say this to all of my fellow students, every student, every uh, kid, child, college student, high school, junior, everyone. Um, we all face different hardship, different challenges in our lives. But remember, those are challenges, not dead end. It means everything you face, you fought. Everything that doesn't kill you makes you stronger and makes you better. For tomorrow, maybe today, you are that messed up kid, but expect that tomorrow, given by effort, drive, and dream, you will be a better person than yesterday.
Thank you for the wonderful advice. And thank you for participating in this interview.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You're welcome. Have a great day.